Technically my second production at TheaterWorks. I like to take a decade gap in between shows. Last show I did here I was about 15 years old and I just moved back to Phoenix after being in college. I wanted to be a part of the Seussical production because it was perfect timing for me. I had moved back from Flagstaff after 7 years and unpacked and auditioned in the same week. So the timing was really great and it was a familiar theater and I have some family ties, family friend ties here. So it all just made sense at the time.
This is my first show at TheaterWorks. I just moved to the Valley in August and I just started doing theater again after 11 years. I decided to do Seussical. I had heard a lot of great things about TheaterWorks since I moved here, and I came and saw Sunday in the Park with George, and it just blew my mind how incredible the production value was, the talent, and I knew immediately that I wanted to work here. So as soon as I heard about Seussical auditions, I listened to the music. I've never heard of the show before, and I loved it. So decided to audition and got the Bird Girl role, and super excited.
This is my first production at TheaterWorks, and I'm very excited to be here. I love Seussical. I thought it would be fun to do Seussical because I've always loved the show Seussical, and it's been a few years since I've been on stage. I went back to school for a couple more degrees and was working full time, so I didn't have time to do shows. I finished up my degrees in December, and this was the first real show that I was excited about doing, so I came and auditioned, and I'm very excited to be with these girls doing Seussical.
We are three separate women playing birds, but we're really just one person.
Pretty much. If you could think of like Destiny's Child
or the Supremes
with feathers. That's us.
And sass.
Yeah. We just get to help narrate the story, help
weave in and out.
And we flip-flop our
we have
alliances.
Some crazy harmonies
that
we've been working really hard on. One of the hardest things that I have had to overcome in my role here is the harmonizing. It's very difficult for me. I had ear issues growing up as a child, a lot of ear infections, and so I have to work a little bit extra hard to learn the music, which I'm totally down to do. But really just the harmonizing, the dancing is so much fun. I love the choreography. That's normally something I struggle on, and it's been a breeze for this show. So our choreographer is amazing. Yes. Tina, she really works with us, you know, seeing what works for our bodies, and it's just been great, but definitely the harmonizing for me.
Yeah, the biggest challenge for me has always been dancing. I have never been very coordinated. I fall over all the time. But Tina really is fantastic, and so getting to work with her and her being patient with me and helping me work through all of the moves and it made it really, really fun. It's very cute choreography and it's a ton of fun. My favorite moment, I don't know, should I sing it?
Yes!
At the very end of the show, it's always been my favorite moment. I have wings, yes, I can fly. You teach him earth, and I will teach him sky. And that's just, she cries every single time because she has the softest heart. And just, it's so, oh, I hit the mic. It's so touching. But yeah, that's absolutely my favorite part. Just, my boyfriend only knows that part of the show because I say it all the time around the house.
Oh, I love that.
A lot of the themes, I mean, Seussical, when we think of Dr. Seuss, I think we think of children, but this is a show for all ages. I mean, the whole family can enjoy it, I think, because as adults we think about Dr. Seuss as we were kids growing up. It's fun and bright for the children, but I also think there are a lot of adult themes in the show that are really relatable. I mean, particularly with just what's going on in the world right now, and there's just a lot of tension everywhere, and I think that, you know, as Horton puts so beautifully in the show over and over again, a person's a person no matter how small, and so just the idea of bringing people together and joining in, I think it's not only just a great theme for the show, but it's just what we do in theater in general all the time, is it's very inclusive, it's very diverse, and it brings people together, so I think it's an awesome show.
Yeah. I believe it's hard to pinpoint my favorite, but My favorite part of the show that I am not in is Seussical. It's this beautiful song. It's about heaven, peace, your happiness, you know, and anybody that has lost somebody, it brings them to mind. So it's just a really touching, emotional song that is beautifully sung, and I cry every time. So I love it. And my least favorite, I know I'm probably not supposed to say that, but I have to bully Horton, and it really bothers me because it's not who I am. I know I'm acting, but even acting like that is really hard. I would think that people should come see it because of the freaking talent. Like, it's unbelievable to be surrounded by such talent and true passion. You know, our director, when I watch him watch us, like, he just has this joy on his face, you know, and James, to work with James May, it's a dream come true. But really, our cast is why you should come see this show.
Totally. You should come see Seuss because it's air conditioned in here. It's really hot. What else are you going to do in the summer, Phoenix? But also, it's a really awesome, fun show. Again, fun for the whole family. It's funny, it's warm-hearted, get a little bit of everything, and some super funky costumes, which are awesome.